Hey everybody, so I am in the midst of wrapping up week 2 here of my training, and since I haven't come back on earlier in the week, let me kind of go through a recap of what's happened. So since the last time we went live, I have had my first group run here with Fleet Feet Run Club. We met last Saturday at Queenie Park. I was in a run group with the marathoners, which was pretty cool to try to meet some new people, and I have to admit, trying to follow the words, trust the process. And what I mean by that is, because I'm running that Ultramarathon, I was in a group, in a pace group that is a little, I guess, slower, but not, I mean, honestly, they're still not that slow. And then I am in my typical half marathoner when I just go out and run on my own. So I don't know why I let it get in my head for like the first mile, but after that I realized, you know what? This is exactly where I need to be if I'm looking for that long distance and to be healthy and make it through the entire process of training for my 50 miler. So I am right where I need to be, trusting those Fleet Feet coaches, and off to a great start. So we had a great 8-mile run, met some new people in that process as well. And then once again, I was out at Queenie Park. There were some hills involved in that run. I enjoyed some hills. I don't like the downhill as much with my knees, but I actually don't mind the uphills, believe it or not. I'm kind of opposite to some people. And then it's also been an extremely hot week here in St. Louis. We were scheduled for our group, kind of our speed workout night on Tuesday night out at the Katy Trail. I'll have to admit, I saw that heat and the heat index, and you know, it was going to be above 100 degrees with a heat index around 111, 112 degrees. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't mean that much to me while I'm going to put my health at risk and get out there when it's that hot. I'm not training for a race that's going to be that hot on race day. And if it is, there's not a chance in hell they're going to run the race anyway. So I'm just not doing it. So I went out early that Tuesday morning, kind of created my own speed workout, went from there, you know what, and that's just the way it's going to be. And I'm okay with that. But kudos to those people. There were some people that went out that Tuesday night. I don't know how they did it, but you know, kudos to them. Then I've got my other runs in this week. I got a couple 60-minute runs in, a couple different tempo runs within those 60-minute runs, as well as I'm also a coach at Orange Theory Fitness. So we have some classes there that is kind of unique to the Orange Theory experience. And this week we ran a tornado class. So I took that class midweek with Coach Ashley out at the Fenton location. And that was incredible as well. Just kept me on my toes. Just a little bit something different to mix up the week. So I really enjoyed that. I advise you, if you're kind of that longer training program, to not only you shouldn't be running every day of the week. You need some rest days. Some days where maybe you're doing something else. We're building that core, a lot of flexibility, things like that. So definitely get that in there as well. Excited for tomorrow. We have our second group run tomorrow morning, meeting at a different location out on the very west end of St. Louis County, out near Eureka and Wildwood area. We're going to take off there and hit the trail. I have a feeling we're heading out towards Al Foster Trail there. So that's one of my actually favorite places to run in the region. So I'm really looking forward to that and getting back with those people on the trail. And that was when the group last week. And tomorrow we have 11 miles. And after that, we'll just keep building through the month of July. And then after the month of July, I have a feeling that I will separate, or the whole group of us who are running in that distance project for that ultramarathon will be pulling ourselves out of that marathon group at times during the week for some other runs as well. So looking really excited. I'm really excited about that. Have to keep reminding myself too, it's summer, it's been really hot, and I notice a lot of people only drink water when they're working out or when they're running, and they're not really taking enough water the rest of the time of the day. You've got to keep that water consumption going, or it's just not going to be good for you, and you're going to definitely pay the price for it later. So stay hydrated, my friends. I'll check back in later, hopefully midweek into my next week here. But like I started this video with, if you're in a running program, you're starting your first training program, somebody's designed it for you, even if it's one you found in a book, but you realize that's one you want to follow, whatever that program is, trust the process. It will pay big dividends in the end, and you'll start to see that probably pretty quickly in that training program. All right, thanks you guys for watching. I'll check back in again later.